All right, let's get real. When you think of undocumented immigration, it's easy to picture people crossing the southern border, sneaking through the desert, or scaling fences like they're auditioning for an action movie. But here's the twist. Most undocumented immigrants don't enter the U.S. this way. Surprised? In fact, 40 to 50% of undocumented immigrants came here legally on tourist, student, or work visas and then simply overstayed. Let's take Carlos, for example. He came to the U.S. for a 6-month internship on a work visa. But when the internship ended, he couldn't find a similar job back home and ended up staying. He didn't cross a river or desert. He just never boarded his flight home. In 2022, over 850,000 people did something similar. So let's clear something up right now. This isn't a discussion about politics. It's about understanding the facts. Immigration is a complicated issue, and it's easy to get lost in the political noise. But if we take a step back, we can see that the real challenge isn't solved by slogans or political talking points. It's about visa overstays, which account for nearly half of all undocumented immigration. This conversation is about helping you to see the bigger picture and recognizing where the real misdirection lies. Hey, if you're interested in more fact-based, straightforward videos that dive deeper into important issues, like this one does, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll get updated whenever I post new content, and together we can all get a little bit smarter on these important topics. Now, I get it. Politicians love a catchy phrase, and build the wall is about as catchy as they come. It's easy to say, it sounds like a solution, and hey, it fits on a bumper sticker. But the truth is, visa overstays are nearly half the problem, and last I checked, walls don't work at airports. You could build a 30-foot high wall, but a 35-foot ladder or a one-way plane ticket kind of defeats the whole purpose. I mean, think about this. While border crossings from Mexico are dropping, largely thanks to Mexico's growing economy, over the last decade, foreign direct investment from U.S. companies, especially in manufacturing, has made Mexico a key part of the North American supply chain. This economic growth, partly driven by U.S. job relocation to Mexico, has reduced the number of people seeking to cross into the U.S. In fact, the number of undocumented immigrants from Mexico dropped from 6.9 million in 2007 to 4 million in 2022. Meanwhile, the number of undocumented immigrants from other regions like the Caribbean, South America, Asia, and Africa is actually increasing. Oh, and here's something else. While everyone's focused on the southern border, the real action is heating up north. From 2022 to 24, illegal crossings along the U.S.-Canada border surged by as much as 800% in some areas. Imagine a sleepy border post suddenly overwhelmed with hundreds of new crossings in a week. Who's crossing? Well, a surprising number of Indian nationals, as well as migrants from Mexico and other nations. They're taking advantage of Canada's easier visa and work permit system, and once in Canada, they cross into the U.S. through less guarded northern routes. I mean, take Raj, for example. He flew into Canada on a work permit and then made his way across the U.S. border near New York. It's a quieter route and far less monitored than the southern border. And while politicians focus on the south, migrants like Raj are coming through the north. So if we're going to talk walls, maybe we should be looking between Mexico and Canada, not just at the southern border. But somehow build 2 walls doesn't have quite the same ring to it, does it? So let's be honest. Focusing on the wall distracts us from the fact that visa overstays and northern border crossings are major parts of the undocumented immigration problem. And none of that gets fixed by a physical barrier. If we really, really want to solve this issue, we need better visa tracking systems. Imagine every person who enters on a visa gets tracked electronically, and when their visa expires, they're required to check out digitally. Systems like biometric tracking could alert authorities if someone overstays. And many countries already use these systems. We could too. Comprehensive immigration reform. There needs to be a way for people who have overstayed to adjust their status legally instead of living in fear and working in the shadows. We could look at solutions like pathways to legalization for long-term visa overstayers who have strong ties to the U.S., or even improved e-verify systems for employers. So the next time you hear build the wall, just remember, the real surprise is that most undocumented immigrants don't cross the southern border at all. Oh, and hey, do me a favor. Share this video with a friend or family member who still thinks the wall is the whole answer. Let's start having the real conversation. You're already on the path to being more informed, and I'm here to help you keep learning. If you've stuck with me this far, congratulations. You're already way ahead of most people in understanding how immigration really works. And I'm not done yet. Hey, check out my other videos right here where I dive even deeper into this topic. So don't stop now. Keep watching, keep learning, and most importantly, having those conversations. You've got this. See ya.